Hey everyone, it's Sonia here. How are you today? Welcome. It is September 2nd, 2022. How do you feel about that? We're getting so much closer to the next chapter, right? The next story, the next New Year's resolution, the next Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever your holidays look like. It's busy. It's a busy time of year. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will turn this into a podcast. I am thinking it's episode 117, 118. So follow along and you will definitely catch this on the audio version within a couple of days. It'll probably be released by Monday, the 5th. But if you're catching us live or if you're catching the stream, I want to say thank you and welcome. This is a very special episode today, and it's going to be called Why You Need It. And the premise for this is, especially if you're an ambitious entrepreneur and the CEO of your life, chief energy officer, chief engineer officer, whatever you want to label yourself, I want you to run with me on this for a little bit. You're juggling all of the things. How many hats are you wearing at any given time? I mean, literally, you can only wear one hat at a time, but that's not the way we manage things. That's not the way we do things. And yet, time is passing by so super quick, and it doesn't matter what we're doing. It doesn't matter if we are fulfilling our dreams in the corporate world, or if we are running our own small business, or if we're trying to make a difference to an environment, a culture, a community, a workplace, like anything like that. Whatever we're enticed and encouraged to do, we're trying to do that in our lives, and we're trying to live our best lives. But before you know it, we're serving Thanksgiving, we're watching football games, we are getting ready for the holidays in the new year, in the new reset. So today's plug is all about why you need it. And we're going to be talking about 2 books today. This is my quarterly planner. We're going to be going over this briefly, and the Getting Started Guide. So the first thing I want to share with you is when we think about making change can be hard. There are different solutions to every situation. You can ignore it, you can accept it, or you can choose to make change. Those that are listening to this, those that are ambitious entrepreneurs, you've got that burning desire for more. And maybe you're tapping into your intuition. Maybe you're learning to step into the metaphysical and the physical world, which means doing the work, but also trusting that the work is going to come to fruition, that you are on the right path, trusting that you can have whatever you want in your life, trusting how to do all of the things and enjoy the journey in between, because that's what it's all about, right? Hiccups, excuse me. I am live. My Leo cup today. You all know by now I'm a Leo. Love being a Leo. And I like having things that make me smile throughout the day. Just like starting my day off with a personal training client this morning shifted my energy and my mood. And I already had just come back from a walk with Hannah. So I was already feeling good, but my vibration went even higher. And that just warms me up from the inside. Like I start my day with such lightness. But I would not have known that had I not had the opportunity to make changes to my life. So I'm going to put that in proper English. I would never have discovered what makes me thrive in my life if it wasn't for the experiences that I had in my life, right? Over 15 years ago, the reflection in the mirror wasn't smiling back at me. Sit with that for a second. This is very vulnerable. Over 15 years ago, the reflection in the mirror was not smiling back at me. That's heavy. That's why my signature program is called 21 Days to a Smiling Reflection. That's why I've created these resources. I'm going to show you right now why these fit into my life, how I know that working out in my life creates abundance for me. Abundance means more of the things I love. And I'm very careful with that. but I wouldn't even know where to begin if I wasn't keeping track. I wouldn't have a desire to keep track if I wasn't looking for change. So, in any situation, you have 3 choices: accept it, ignore it, or change it. Today, we're going to talk about some of the resources that I have. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining us. A girlfriend of mine, near and dear, she's not that far from where I live. So it's really cool having international and local connections. So guys, selfish plug, as I mentioned, design your life your way. What is amazing about this book, and you've got the links here, I've tackled all 4 elements. You know, I talk about meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money. I do have an action guide section in here for you. I have a storyline for you to follow because I know it's very inspiring. I have a whole set as to why change is hard. I'm not going to give away the whole book this way, but within the book is a 30-day journal to teach you how to journal and how you can get started simply by answering the prompted questions that were assigned to you by reading this journal or this book. There's also 30 days of gratitudes. This isn't the good part. The good part is in the bonus section. So in the bonus section, there's an extra resource toolkit. So the first stuff, the first third, 2/3 of the book is gratitudes, affirmations, journaling, and understanding why change is hard. But you get to the bonus toolkit right here, but 2/3 of the way in, and here's where all the goodies are. So by goodies, of course, a page that you can color and design, but a bill tracker. You write your bills down, and we go over this when we do the money class. What's your relationship with money? Okay. Then we have a mini little grocery list. So if you're on TikTok or if you're perusing life or if you have a spontaneous idea, just jot it down here. We have a savings wall. So you can give each brick a denomination. And then we have something really cute. We have 6 days of recipes in the back to help you with your meals, and your mindset is pretty much what this book does right here. It gives you a good foundation of your meals and your mindset so you can get started. But the quarterly planner, which is what you should be thinking about now, this is exactly why I'm bringing it up. So if health and nutrition is important to you, big picture, basics, this is the book for you. If you are looking for having one resource, one physical resource, of course, you should be using software to complement that. And I can talk to you whenever you're ready to chat about that, whether it's personal or professional. Because remember, as an ambitious entrepreneur, as the CEO of your life, you want to pull in all of the things in your personal life, the things in your professional life. You want to literally design your life your way. The best way to do that is to learn a lot more about who you are, why you do the things that you do, have a greater understanding of that. I'm teaching a workshop. It's in my link tree. It says masterclass on there. It starts September 12th. It's absolutely free. So I'll make sure I put the link tree in the comments, but it's absolutely free. Susan, I don't know if you're still watching, and if you are, can you populate the link tree in the comments for me? If you have it handy, I would greatly appreciate that. But guys, this workshop's free. This will be the last time I'm doing it free. It has that much value to it. It's a game changer for anybody that has done it before. So it's about clarity and confidence, just to answer that question, okay? So if you're looking for more clarity, if you're looking for more confidence, this is definitely the place to be. It's recorded, but you need to register. There is backstage access to courses and information, but again, you need to register. So if you can't make it live as a lunch and learn, a great opportunity for committees, communities, team building, workshops, HR departments, upline, downline clients. Think about the people in your life that could use information on clarity and confidence and what kind of impact that would have on their lives. This is just the beginning of the workshops that I offer, but this is the one coming up. So back to the selfish plug. We were talking about my quarterly planner right here. Okay. So again, you're planning your life. You want all of your things in one resource. You can have different notebooks, but you need one resource to collect all of that data. But part of that data is you taking care of you. That is the essential part of that data. You are the reason you are going after your goals. You are the reason you are showing up each day as this current version of you. And if you don't like who this current version of you is, you need to do something about it. Change, accept, or ignore. Whatever your solution is, you are making a decision. This particular resource is going to help you put all of your pieces together in one place, starting, my friends, with taking care of you. So every day I have a morning routine. I don't segue from it very much. And on the days I do, there's a big difference. So this is becoming a non-negotiable. I'm not going to share all of that with you now. You can follow some of my other YouTubes or catch some of my podcasts, or definitely set on a call with me and we can talk about it. But there are some core pieces that I do incorporate every single day. And actually, I'll go to today, wherever that is. Okay, so every single day, and I'm just showing you one version of this book. Every single day, there is a reflections page. And you can see I've written in mine, and I'm not worried about anybody reading my handwriting. And if you do, great. You should actually get a reward if you can read this. It is pretty creative. All right. This says morning time. My affirmation for today is this. What I'm looking forward to the most today is this, fill in the blank. Evening time. Today I am grateful for whatever you are. The people in my life I am grateful for underneath. And why? Why are you grateful? The one thing I learned about myself today is this. Now you can see I filled this out. I'm not saying I won't trump or have better wins than that, but I already have some wins that I am proud of that changed my energy, that changed my vibration, that brought me more in alignment to the way I want to be feeling and living my day. So that is, and now these, nothing is dated in these books. You date them. You date them when you're ready to date them. You date them perpetually, weekly, monthly, whatever you want. But if you start September 2nd, that can be the first day of your book. Okay. September 3rd, unless you live in St. Thomas and you come and get it today. Okay. I do have copies, by the way. I sell for the same price as Amazon does. Just so you can look up the prices. That's what they are. So this is one page that you do every single day. Okay. Then on the flip side is another page, but this is your daily. So I'm going to show you what I've done to mine. I have different ways of breaking this down, but at the very, very top here, your daily schedule. There's a little link to my resources there, but take inspired action in these areas today. And once you do them, you can check mark them. Remember how I said that you are taking care of yourself first. Journal, affirmations, reflections, movement, gratitude, money in, money out, personal development. That's where I'm at so far today. I haven't done much with the money in, money out, but I'm very happy with everything that I have gone through today. I wrote myself a little motto at the top. Slow and steady and in flow. That's important to me, so I reminded myself. I wrote down the follow-ups, contacts, wins, whatever it looks like. And I broke my day up this way. A pocket at a time and 3 projects with a couple of miscellaneous things. Now, you can do whatever you want with that. That's completely up to you. You can break it down however you want. I was showing you more the piece about taking inspired action, incorporating your personal and your professional life in one spot. Now, I'm going to show you something. On the 3rd page, which is the back page, is a blank page. You have a blank page for every day. Now, what I do, I just want to show you that. I take that blank page and I put it in quarters, and I have 4 boxes. So my 4 boxes, and I teach people one-on-one how to set up their schedules for them based on their personality. So, I don't have my boxes scratched out here because we're in a different month. So it doesn't matter. I have 4 boxes. Empty, 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 empty. Throughout the day, I keep a category per box. So for anybody trying to lose weight, so you're the CEO of your life, you're trying to lose weight, that's the only goal you're working on right now. You could have a box for mindset. You can have a box, so what mindset work have you done, or personal development have you done to help you towards your weight loss goal? You could have a fitness plan goal. You could write down your different activities that you're planning to do. You can track your measurements here. You can find some fitness videos. You can follow some fitness trainers, some people that you aspire to. But if you are an ambitious entrepreneur, if you're running a company, network marketing, sales, real estate, whatever, there are 4 areas that you're going to want to have as your primary boxes. Okay. Personal development. Definitely, if you haven't done it yet, give yourself a personal development box. And I don't care who you are, that should go in everybody's box. Personal development. Personal professional development should get a box. Okay. Money management. Call it what you will. Give yourself a money box. Because when we're working together on the 4 pillars, meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money, there's a lot that can be done with money, but we're going to make it a part of our day-to-day so we get comfortable with it. Okay? Write money matters down. If a credit card comes in, if you pay a bill, if you get an invoice, write it down in this section and just sit with it. Feelings come up, frustrations come up, any stories come up, just leave it be. Okay? You can write it down, but you're not judging yourself. So we've got, some pillars already taken care of. And then over here, you could do marketing and research or management and operations. Again, it depends on your goal and where you're at. And this is where I help you customize them. But it could be as simple as 1 box is for the kids, 1 box is for the household, 1 box is for you, and 1 box is maybe for your business. I don't know your story, but I do know that this process is amazing. There's something else I want to show you on this one. Actually, it's going to be this one. Every single one of the Getting Started guides come with a habit tracker. This one's a little bit pale and pink, and I've got things broken up into categories. But I know I've got another really good one in here. If I didn't lose it. Let's see if I can find it. It's all pink and pretty and right up my alley. There are so many other tools and resources. I'm not going to take you through everything with the book, but I am going to share with you that one right there that we just talked about, it's in this book that I'm using. This is a habit tracker, my friends. If you don't have a habit tracker, get this book alone for the habit tracker, because this is where you identify what you're working on, what is successful, and what isn't successful in your life. I will be more than willing to chat with you about that. So, my friends, let me know what questions you have about the book, the Getting Started guide, the quarterly planner. Those are the 2 books, or the upcoming workshop. Susan, thank you so much for trying to help me. I see your message here, but I will get it added. And my friends, when you are ready, I would love to support you on your journey to designing your life your way, because you are so worth it. So worth it. Okay, we will talk soon. And thanks again for all of the love. Be sure to like, comment, and share when you've had a chance to listen to this. This is going to help me influence a few more people out there.